Hello, guys. We are back. We are in it. I am Aramir. I am joined once again by my casting partner, my brother in arms, Hero, and we are bringing to you the grand final of this tournament. Everything has been in culmination to this point. Rebirth and the Boomers are facing off. First map we are going to is Train. As you guys can already tell, the knife round is done. We are about to get into the pistol. Hero, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. It's a great night for some Counter-Strike, Everyone, we're all locked inside, quarantined, whatever you want to call it, and it is time to really get into this Counter-Strike 101 stuff here, all right? We get a fantastic matchup, Rebirth versus the Boomers. We've all seen them both play before, and I could not be more excited.
Yeah, and this is looking like it might be off to an interesting start here. Hold on to your butts, guys. Blakers and Try making their way down to this B upper position. We do see the bomb on the backs of them. All five of these terrorists are here, and they are trying to decide their first move. Spear looks like the double boost is going to come down on this drop position, and they spot the edge of Bossy. He's not going to be able to catch it, but he does find the frag. Spear spamming back will find the trade. So 4 versus 4 now. Blakers gets his bell rung. Finished off by Cherry, pushing out upper. He can't find anything. The smoke is down, but the plant should come through, and the dink on Cherry is going to make him rethink his positioning. He's going to fall back behind that oil train, and the bomb will be planted. 3 versus 4 retake.
Yeah, and a very quick succession of frags coming out before actually everything goes back, but Denya going to take off the head of Try, and it actually looks like Booty Lord in an advanced position up here is going to find Chase. He's going to find his second on it. Denya. Spear's going to find Sezzy, and Spear going to clean it up onto Modern as well. Frags flying back and forth as quickly as you can say baloney.
Yeah,
in this replay here, you're going to see this replay here of how Booty Lord just goes in and takes out the competition. Spear cleans it up. And real quick, I just want to point out that the overlay's backwards right now. We're going to get that fixed as soon as we can. But what a first round to open it up.
Yeah, it's looking to be a crazy game. I was talking to you a little bit before we went live here, and we were talking about which team we thought was going to win. We said that Rebirth probably had the edge, but the Boomers look strong. They had a really convincing pistol round, a really great performance from Spear and Booty Lord to clutch that out. I'm excited. I hope we have a really good series ahead of us, and as we got a default here, a bit more time, we do see a full save coming in from the CTs. I'm going to go ahead and just talk about the rest of the maps we have coming up here. So after Train, it's going to be Inferno, and if we go to a decider, it will be Mirage. So we can look forward to that if it goes there. Bomb going to be planted at B. Not too much else going on here. Looks like the CTs are probably going to try to play for exits here on this B bomb site. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and it's just about not giving up a whole lot of frags into the second round, especially to those MAC 10s. And Chase, a nice dink right away onto Sora. Eventually will be found, but Denya looking for some heads here. As two players make their way back into CT, Try gonna take out Sezzy, and the frags are being hunted. Looks like it's gonna be another cleanup here. Boomer's gonna take a second round. I want to take a step back and very quickly, while this is kind of going down, I want to talk about players. So Rebirth, obviously you can see them on our CT side. Modern, Denya, Chase, Sezzy, and Bossy. All very good players that have really made a showing for themselves in this tournament. Obviously, Rebirth 5-1 in group stages so far, and then 4-0 in playoffs.
Yeah, they've been a devastating team so far. They have been destroying, dismantling the teams that have been against them. But the Boomers have clawed their way back from the losers bracket as well. They have had a devastating, dominating performance there, and they are doubling that up here. Spear opening things up now with the SG traded back by Denya with that M4. This is going to be a 4 versus 4 as Try still on that MAC 10 along with Blakers. The SG being the first gun to go down is not going to be good news for these terrorists. They would have loved to be able to grab that, but at least right now they're not going to be able to get their hands on that gun. That is going to go right into the hands of Modern.
Sorry, they do still have the op, which is good, and that smoke's actually going to miss a little bit back towards ladder and allow a player to actually sneak his way out. Now, with only 3 players towards the site, Bossy gonna open it up. Blakers head annihilated, but Sora gonna find a trade onto Bossy. Modern tapping with that Krieg, gonna take the head off of Trial. In here towards Hell, finds one. He spots out the second.
Yeah, that's the
And
bomb too. So the bomb is down now. Booty Lord 1 versus 3, and he doesn't have much of a chance. They spotted him, they heard him. He climbs that ladder, he gets taken down by Cherry B. That is going to be the first gun round and the first round on the scoreboard for Rebirth Esports. And lucky for the Boomers, they didn't really invest much into that round. It was kind of a bonus round. They saved a couple of Mag 10s and didn't really rebuy much. So Sora with that op, he said he's going to have a hard time this round. He's only going to have a deagle. But the rest of these guys, full investment for them. And this is basically another buy round.
yeah, and speaking of the Boomers real quick, let's talk about their, as Booty Lord takes Bossy's head off. And Modern, jeez. Going forward, Blaker's finding a kill onto Denya. Try finding one onto Sezi, and that's going to be a save call already coming out from Chase. But as this round kind of winds up a little bit, we might have a little bit of action here. Players are making close. Oh no, the mist spray, and it's going to cost Chase. Sora taking him down. A third round for the Boomers. But, as I was saying, 6-0 in normal play in the league. And then so far, they're 5-1 in playoffs. They actually lost the first round to Cyberstorm, who they in turn beat 2-0 last night.
Yeah, Rebirth going to be saving now. There's not a lot that they can do here. Their economy was shattered after losing that round. The hard reset for the CTs is real. That lost bonus isn't really in its full force yet. So they are going to be sticking to just some pistols here. And the aggression from Denya does get some information about where these terrorists are likely going to be stacking up. And now you see these CTs kind of drifting back towards the like, well, look at this positioning from Booty Lord. He's already out. And this walkout from Blakers, he's going to be finding at least... No, he doesn't spot Modern. Modern's going to take him down with the deagle. That's going to be an AK recovered. And there's no one else to help that. The bomb now coming towards the A bomb site. These CTs are shoved in. They've got pistols, and that's all they have. They're going to have to find out something to do here. And Spear is going to go for the bomb plan. He's sticking it. Sora defending him. Opts out Denya, and I don't think they realize how close Bossy is. They don't, but they do end up closing it down. Cherry can't quite find the frag with that USP long distance. He's tapping away, not able to find the head. And this looks like it should be done and dusted here for these CTs. Not a lot they can do. Maybe try to save that AK, but no! Modern's going to peek at the Spear, and he's going to get taken down. Now it's all on Cherry with the USP to maybe try to do something.
Yeah, and that reset is very hard for Rebirth. But this is Boomer's pick. You know, it does make it a little bit harder for Rebirth. This is a map that they haven't played a whole lot throughout this entire league. And you can kind of tell, you know, they look a little bit sluggish. And actually, Sora dies with the op to the bomb.
Yeah, I think that was a bit of a miscalculation there. Maybe he thought he had more HPs than he did, or thought the bomb was planted somewhere else. I'm not really sure. I think if the bomb was planted on the other end of the bomb train, you might have survived that. But regardless, he does have money to reinvest there. We are going to see the op coming out onto Spear. Now it is a 4-rifle, 1-op setup. It's Spear! Ooh, nice shot on Bossy. Catches him through the edge of that wall there as he tries to get out to E-Box. Blaker's also jumping down ladder room. He is going to end up killing Bossy, finishing him off. 5 versus 4 now. The bomb site A looking cracked open, and look at that from Spear. He's going to just keep on hitting these shots. That was a nice headshot from him. And I don't think they're expecting this positioning from Sezi. He's all the way behind them. Oh my god. He walked right past them and Olaf, and he is in a great position to possibly save this round, but he's going to have so much work to do because Cherry died. And that's it. The jig is up. That is going to be everybody going down now. Wow.
Yeah.
That could have been a disaster for the Boomers.
Yeah, absolutely. As soon as, you know, the positioning was, or not the positioning, excuse me, as soon as Sezi was able to slip through there, that could have been very dangerous, but a 5-on-1 does make it a little bit more difficult. And we're going to see another save here from Rebirth as, again, 5 rifles going to be coming out for this T side. 5-1 up already.
Yeah, it is a bit of a slower start for both of these teams. A little bit of a stack here coming in for these CTs. They're looking for information, and these terrorists are playing it pretty well so far. They're just holding, trying to see if someone's going to overextend, and Sezi may just do that. I take it back. They're actually not watching this, so Sezi's going to go ahead and walk through A main. He gets the info that they're running towards B, and the rotation is going to come in for these CTs. And Sezi's on a pretty fast flank, so Blakers gets the first entry frag. And Booty Lord opens up a few more. Okay, so that flank could have been so important. Sezi behind them. I don't think they were going to expect him this quick. No, they aren't. but he is not going to be as effective as he could have been because his teammates aren't there to support him. So now he's on the bomb site, but they know he's there, and he's got to die here, right? Yeah, he's going to go down, and that right there is going to really solidify the round. Try finishes off Bossy, and that's going to be Sora cleaning up their 6th. But again, it could have been risky. They didn't watch that flank, and that really could have ended badly for them. It had the potential to go wrong.
Yeah, and again, we're seeing a lot of almost gaps being left in this T attack from the Boomers, as Rebirth has 2 rounds in a row found gaps behind offense, you know, and luckily it's been dealt with because it's a 5-on-1 or a 5-on-2 with pistols, you know, situations like that. But as the rifles get bought out here, it could become a lot more dangerous.
Yeah, it remains to be seen. Rebirth, they do have the max loss bonus, and Denya gonna open things up with that off. That was a pixel angle, and he found it on Spear. 5 versus 4 now. The execute is coming in on B. The rest of these terrorists are here, and the only person on this bomb site is Cherry. He's got 1 molly to try to deny a plant, and that is it. The rotation is a fairly long way away. No one else is even the least bit concerned about this site. And Cherry isn't going to get any kills here. He's going to fall back and spot it out. That molly not going to do anything, and that headshot from Try is going to shut him down. This is looking so good for the terrorists now. They got the bomb plant already guaranteed, and these CTs honestly might want to save, but I don't know if they're going to be... Blakers overextending onto Denya. That is going to be an entry frag for the CTs. What they need to crack this bomb site back open. Now this retaking gets started, but Try is going to shut down more. And Booty Lord, they're doing so much work here around this bomb train, dancing, making it so hard for these ops to isolate them. And retaking now with 2 ops is so deadly. I think these CTs would just want to try to walk away from this.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going to be going for it. Denya sees the foot. Bossy going to get Booty Lord eventually. Try just kind of waiting, dancing around this yellow train with Denya. He's going to be spotted up top. And this is still dangerous. Trying to jump around, and he finally finds the head of Denya. And what a good round from the Boomers. You know, a lot of isolating the fights and using the utility to their advantage, isolating players out of the site to get bombed down and then to get the positioning deep into the site.
Yeah, Blakers had a nice entry frag to open things up, and Spear and Try and Booty all chiming in with some nice kills of their own. But honestly, I think that was more at the fault of Rebirth than it was the Boomers doing anything super special. I'm not seeing what I need to see from them right now. They seem like they're playing kind of scattered and unsure of themselves, and that entry frag is going to open things up in a really big way towards A. Just pistols for these CTs, and it looks like Spear is going to be watching the flank with the bomb, which could be a little risky, but he's got a team here to back him up. Lakers is ready and waiting as well. And this bomb site is having a bit of resistance. Sezi and Modern chiming in with 2 nice shots of their own. Modern turning around really quickly to hit that head, and that has made up the mind of these terrorists. They're hitting B, and they're hitting B now. They cleared his site without a problem. Cherry goes down. He's been struggling to hold these bomb trains. And Modern, no! What are you doing? He's going to jump off the train and die to fall damage. That is 1 more of these guns out of the equation, and it's all on Sezi now. This looked like a possible anti-ego. Like, they could have brought it back into this round, and it's not going to happen. Although Sezi, 1 versus 3, finds the first, does significant damage onto Sora, but he's not expecting Spear. I guarantee Spear gets this. Oh, the jump gives it away. Oh my god, he's going to turn on Spear, but there's still no time. He doesn't have any chance to get this. This is going to be round secured, but what a blunder from Spear to do that.
It's still very possible.
No, he doesn't have a
not
kit. It's
quite.
over. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that he didn't have a kit there, but again, it looks like Rebirth had a little bit more of an idea about what was going on. Obviously, it comes down to a 1v3 for Sezi there, and he does clutch it out. But in the end, you know, you can see, we'll see this first kill here as he turns around and just takes the head and spots the second player. A good retake from Sezi. Here's the jump behind him, and then he knows about where this last player is. He's eventually going to just clean him up. And if he has that kit, he can easily win that round.
Yeah, he did have time if there was a kit. I'm watching this Krieg now because they saved the Krieg over, and that could be the difference here. That gun is so powerful in the hands of these CTs. Denya opening things up, traded back almost instantly, but the Krieg, meanwhile, Modern does find one. He knows there's a player on top of that bomb train. He's dancing around Stopper. Not going to do it. Spear shuts him down. This bomb site is open, and now it's the retake. Says he smoked out. He's going to push through this, and he's going to get spammed right away. Booty Lord not falling for it. Cherry now, once again, 1 versus 3 for this remaining CT. What can he do? He's walking in, doesn't want to unscope. Yeah, he's deciding if he should go for this or not. Spots the gun barrel of spear in heaven. So this, but he doesn't hold it, doesn't keep the peek, and that's going to be the death of him. But spear now dying. I think he wanted to try to grab that off, or maybe he was just BMing a little bit, memeing it up. I don't really know. That could have been on purpose, but I don't think so. Holy crap, we've had 2 accidental deaths already on this game. We're not even at the half, Hero.
Yeah, I know, and this half already kind of running away from Rebirth. You know, the Boomers really use this map pick to their advantage. They know that it's a map they're good at, and they know that Rebirth has not played this really at all.
Look at this push. Blaker's now Cherry on the other side of the smoke here, and these CTs have kind of boxed him in. They don't know it, but he is alone and up that ladder. And now look at this aggression from Ivy. Spear gets spotted out, doesn't do any damage. He goes down. Sezzy doubles up, triples up from the top of that train. Shuts down all 3 of these T's, leaving the bomb there, but Blaker's in an interesting spot still, alone over there by those CTs. What does he do here? If he goes down this ladder, it should be his death, and he's going to go down. This is going to be it. Oh!
Gets away with
Oh, he did it!
Modern not looking for it, and that's actually one of the M4s that was forced up into this round. Bossy gonna spot it out, does a little bit more damage, and finally finishes off Blakers, and there will be Sora. Sezzy, 4K on the round.
I love what Bickers did there at the top of that ladder room. He threw the fake flash, he threw a decoy on top of the ladder and didn't throw it down, and Sezzy, who was down there, I think, thought, or maybe it was Modern, thought that he threw a flash down the ladder, so he turned away, and then Blakers jumped down and killed him. That was really nicely played from Blakers to get that frag, but regardless, Rebirth earned themselves their 2nd round, and now it is going to be a bit slower of a play here from Sora, as they look like they might want to crack open this A-bomb site, but who really knows for sure?
Yeah, as the 10-3 players, there's actually, yeah, Sezzy walking with an up. He's going to find one, but not the second. The Krieg, so powerful on those long angles.
Yeah, and Sezzy really made a mistake by re-peeking that. I think at that point, you kind of just got to take the entry frag and walk away from it. Like, a 5 versus 4 is great. You're going to have a really hard time losing that round. But giving that peek back in, giving them the chance to neutralize it, I understand wanting to go for one more if you're feeling it, you're pumped up, get the 5v3, but it's just not worth the risk if you're already a kill up. And it looks like it is going to be the B-bomb site now.
Yeah, with 4 players over here, they've, Rebirth has actually pushed a 2nd player over here, and they might have heard that drop. A lot of noise now being made up top, but Modern only on a FAMAS. It comes out. Chase gonna see the first, and that's bomb. They know it's here now. The bomb gonna be dropped. Modern drops Booty Lord out in the middle of the site. Chase gonna find one onto Sora, but eventually Denya getting a kill onto Trey. Spear expecting this push, gonna drop Modern down to 40 HP. He gets another peek out, but Bossy gonna clean it up.
Yeah, Rebirth starting to find their foothold now. They will go ahead and grab that round back, and yeah, 3-9 now. Looking a bit better. They've won 2 in a row. They have earned themselves a pistol buy from the Boomers. Their economy is broken, and they are going to have to just buy up some deagles here, a bit of utility, and maybe try something fast, maybe try something a little bit slower. Look for those picks, look for those angles. Try. Not going to find anything just yet with that deagle and A-main. Taking some nade damage for his commitment to this position, and this aggression from B again. Sezzy pushing up. This is actually dangerous. I don't really like this from him. If they're watching this flank, he could get himself headshot by a pistol and a rifle collected for the terrorists. We'll see. Bossy almost spots out Try towards A main, but not quite going to find it. The flank still pushing. Sezzy is creeping all the way up to this ladder.
Yeah, but
is anybody
this
watching?
advantage?
Try! Oh my god!
Try.
Booty Lord opens it up too, and now Bossy trades it back, but this is interesting because Sezzy's on the flank, and they have no idea he's here. He gets one, gets Sora, and that's going to be the wrap-up. They get 2 great entry frags, the Boomers do, but they can't convert the round. The rest of them go down, and it's going to be Rebirth surviving that round with 3
Look at
alive.
that first shot from Try. Great stuff. Booty Lord able to get on to Chase as well, but the refrags coming out just way too quickly for Rebirth. Giving them a 4th round, they could potentially make this a 6-9 and go into the T side with, you know, not an advantage per se, but a chance.
Yeah, momentum. They're looking for momentum right now. If they can close this out, get these last 2 rounds, the feeling, the confidence they can get from that swing in momentum can be huge and really set the pace for their terrorist side. But we'll see. The Boomers, this is their map pick. I'm sure they've got some tricks up their sleeve for the other half of this side. I would love to see them take it because I do expect Rebirth take their map pick as
Yeah,
well.
and not to interrupt you here, 5 players standing up in brown halls for the tease as the execute comes out, and Sora gonna actually miss a shot onto Denya. Try gonna find the first onto Chase, but back and forth. Bossy, Denya, Modern, all finding one of their own. Booty Lord pushing into the summit position, gonna find one, looks for the spray down in the second. Bossy, gonna shut him down. Last word, Blaker's moving towards upper. He's spotted out, but he gets the first shot onto Bossy. They now know where he is, though. That's a problem. And he's trying for the spray down. Modern, not having any of it, shutting Blakers down. A 5th round for Rebirth.
Yeah, the CTs didn't have a kit, and that could have got a little dicey if he got the frag and managed to get back into that upper position to safety. He might have been able to clutch out that round, but it's not going to happen. Rebirth secure their 5th. And Sora, once again, these Boomers looking a little rough for wear in their economy on this last round of the half. The max loss bonus is now favoring them, so they're going to get AKs because they got that bomb plant, but very limited utility here. Just one flashbang after they throw that one. It's probably going to be a rush, either A or B, somewhere fast.
I don't mean to interrupt you again, but Bossy pulling out the auto sniper here. Playing this bomb train, looking to potentially get some frags, but if they turn that over, that is dangerous.
Sezzy's pushed so far up. Oh my god, he spots out one of these players. Doesn't spot Booty Lord though, so that could be bad for him. But he's just trying to get away now. Opportunity missed. And Blakers is going to find the first frag. That's an open B bomb site. They had no one else there. The auto sniper's rotating, but Blakers got a first half shot, and he's going to find that too. The headshot is in. Bossy goes down, and before you can blink, Denya and Modern are alone on this A bomb site. The bomb rapidly rotating back to B. Modern's going to hear it, but it doesn't matter because he's going to die, and Denya is left in an 1v5. He would have to pull off the ace clutch to secure this round. Not going to happen today. Booty Lord shuts him down. We got ourselves a 5-10 half. Good job on the Boomers to stop that momentum and secure the final round of the half.
Yeah, and stopping that momentum, critical. You know, if they're not able to do that, there's basically, you know, no way that they can salvage, you know, maybe these first 2 rounds. You know, Rebirth going into the half break, a little bit more momentum. Boomers makes it a little bit more difficult, you know, but they can easily shut it down with these pistols, with these long angles, the one tap headshot potential from the USPs.
Well, I don't want to oversell the momentum too much because at the end of the day, Rebirth is still down 5 rounds, but with shots like that, maybe they won't be for long. Cherry opening things up on try. Denya as well, finding the aggression and punishing it. These terrorists are running over the map here, and Sora find themselves on the back foot. These Boomers, Booty Lord, 1 versus 4. He doesn't have a kit, but he does have armor. Maybe he could do something, but Denya is watching this ladder, so first things first, he's going to have to win this fight. Comes down to timing. Denya misses the timing, but it doesn't matter. He is crisp and clean. Takes off the head of Booty Lord in just 1 shot.
Yeah, a strong round from Rebirth, really showing that they're meant to be here, you know, that they're not just going to roll over and die. They are here, you know, to stay.
They're looking a bit more warmed up than they were before. So some of those early rounds were rough, and they seemed kind of cluttered, like they weren't really sure what's going on. But they look warmed up now. Yeah,
absolutely. I agree with you. You know, and it's something that they really needed to do from the beginning. Lakers already on a flank here, though. Gonna find one, not gonna quite find the second. It's down to a 2v1, but still, make that a 2v1. Sezzy cleaning it up a little bit. Spear looking to do some damage with the scout, but not able to. Sezzy gonna clean it up. 3K on the round for him, and 3 AKs saved.
Yeah, the force buy is not quite going to go the way of the Boomers, but all 3 of those surviving players were 1 scout body shot away from going down, so that potentially could have been a different story if we saw some heroics come in from that scout, but it's not going to happen. Sora now, they are on a full save. 1 lone piece. Oh, the nade stack is actually going to come in and not quite have the desired effect on Denya. He's going to take a little bit of damage, but not too much, and the info was there for these terrorists. They're just going to rush the B-bomb site off the back of that nade stack, and they're going to find it open.
Did you see that molly that goes down in ladder to prevent the fast flank? They had a feeling that there could be players pushing up, and Try gonna rush right into the molly. And see here, because Chase is on this Mac 10, he's looking for money. You know, but
Ooh.
Spear gonna find a nice headshot onto Seth.
I like that one, Spear. I like that. He's seeing if he can find more. Ooh, he does dink up Modern, but unfortunately can't quite close out that kill. Rebirth now starting to get a really nice economy built up. Sezzy a little low, but the rest of his teammates looking pretty fine. And these Boomers, this is almost tied up. If the Boomers lose this round, we would probably be seeing a 10-10 scoreline.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is where it's really important. You know, they have a lot of utility, and Train is one of those maps where if you don't use it properly, you get punished. We saw it a lot in the first half, especially on that Rebirth side. They weren't using their utility as effectively as they needed to, and it started to cost them rounds.
Yeah, grenade coming in from Spear, not doing quite as much damage as you would have hoped. Cherry holding for aggression, not quite going to find any. He's going to peek out lower, though, and he might just spot out Blaker's shoulder peeking this with a smoke ready. Blaker spots the gun of Cherry, so the smoke comes through. And now, not much more info given. These terrorists are going to fall back. It looks like they're going to be eventually heading towards this A bomb site.
Yeah, but able to get that smoke out of play early is hugely important. You know, it allows Rebirth to know that the B bomb site now is potentially without a smoke to stop him like that. Spear! What a flash! He's gonna get one. He's looking for the second. Sezzy, no! Denya coming in, only gonna find one. Try training it out instantly, but Sezzy already back behind once again. Sora gonna find one. Sezzy finding another. Sora jumping around this mid A bomb site, trying to find some more frags as he sees Chase with the bomb. And Sora taking him down, and Blaker's gonna clean it up.
I love the aggressive push onto the top of that bomb train from Sora. He knew that there was no way that he would be expecting that, and he just went for it. And we can see that he was looking to try to get the bomb down. That was awesome. Really well played by Sora to close that round out. He danced around that train like a pro, and the Boomers have earned themselves a bit of a reprieve here. Still a good buy coming in from Rebirth, but if they can survive this one, they'll be looking at a reset.
Oh! Get all the utility immediately into the round. It's gonna let Spear and Booty Lord get a couple of kills.
Yeah, this is insane now. So 2 versus 5, and Spear on the flank is also going to find Modern with the bomb. That should just be the round. Denya with the op doesn't want to unscope, but he is in such a rough spot. He's going to peek right into Sora, and that is going to be the end of the round. This is starting to look bad for Rebirth now. They were trying to come back. They won 3 rounds, but after that, that's all they had to show for it. It looks like they're running out of steam a little bit. 2 very convincing secured buy rounds from the Boomers. The economy for Rebirth is rough, 8-12 now, but likely 8-13. They're going to have one more really good buy round, one last best chance to bring this map back in their favor before the Boomers close it out.
Yeah, and it comes down again to the utility usage, you know? Like I said, you got to use it smartly, especially on Train, because as the A hit comes out, it's going to be basically shut down because there's no cover. That's bomb already dropped by Red Train, you know, and try Booty Lord Chase. He's going to trade one back, but it's not going to make much of a difference when it's Chase all by himself, and Blakers cleans up the round.
Yeah, nice little 3K from Try. Padding those stats just a little bit on those kills, those eco frags, and the Boomers, yeah, 13-8 now. Like I was saying, this is time to nut up or shut up for Rebirth. They got to win this round, or they're going to be looking at 8-15 before they get another full buy-in. So they're either going to have to make the decision of playing for overtime or forcing their way into the pre-final round here. And we'll see what happens. Penultimate is the word I was thinking of. Pre-final is not a thing. Blaker's pushing it to be upper, trying to get a little bit cheeky. He's not going to work out. Denya punishing that aggression, and now the terrorists have slowed down a little bit. That smoke is going to delay a push, and they are resetting their positioning, trying to decide exactly what they want to do.
Yeah, as they go for the tower boost up above ladder, we're going to see... Oh, they get off of it. They don't quite want it. Bossy just trying to... Another aggressive peek from Try, and it's going to cost them. That is unneeded aggression. They know that the players have control of Brown Halls, and that's just going to lead them to be more and more stretched out. You see only one player over on this A site where Bomb is headed.
Yeah, these boomers maybe trolling a little bit, feeling good. I don't like either of those aggressive peaks. I don't think you have to do that, especially after the first person goes down. I understand wanting to feel like you need to do something to pull your team back into the round, but you don't have to do that, especially when Sora tags Cherry down just 2 HP, but that is going to be a fake, and that fake is working a little bit. It pulls these CTs away. Sora can't quite spot these players over the bomb train, misses the shot, but Booty Lord won't. That's going to be the bomb getting planted, but now a 3 versus 4, just 2 HP on Cherry. Make that a 3 versus 2. Sezzy doing a lot of work from inside that bomb site, and the flank is coming in as well. This is going to be Booty Lord all by himself to try to save that up.
Yeah, and it doesn't look very likely. They now know his position, and he says he's already getting aggressive. Yeah, Chase, they're peeking these long angles and forcing the players to really be out in the open.
Yeah, that is going to be 13-9 Rebirth. Hanging into this game. They need to start the comeback like now. This has to happen. They need to start swinging some rounds together, close this gap a little bit, because they're losing their buffer, and it looks like they could have a good opportunity to do it. The Boomers are now on the back foot economically. If they lose this round, they're going to be reset, and again, the aggression being punished. When are you going to stop pushing B upper and say, okay, enough's enough. We got to stop giving them these free kills, because Denya, once again, opening up towards B with the pick, and this is going to substantially thin out this defensive line that the Boomers have.
They're all 4 on A still. They're still expecting this A hit to come out, and it's not a bad idea, but as one player rotates over, the last bit of...
Look at this.
Look
at Sessi. He's so far up. Yeah. Try gonna close him down, but that might be bad information given to these CTs. They're expecting an A hit, or maybe they're actually, no, they're reading it well. They decided that must be a fake, that must be the lurker, and they are calling this. All of these CTs are here now, and the trades are coming in, but Modern catches Sora with his pants down after that first shot, and this is gonna be a 1 versus 2. Booty Lord now with a lot left to do, and he's not expecting the peek from Cherry on the edge of that green bomb train. He's gonna go down to the AK. Rebirth fine 10.
Yeah, it's you know, again, like you said, the aggressive peaks early really costing the Boomers right now. You know, I get that Blakers wants to get the util and not the util, the information, but it costs them around there. Plain and simple. And
yeah,
when it comes down to it, you know, there's no excuse for that.
Yeah, I understand a couple of aggressive peaks, mixing it up every few rounds, like playing unpredictable, trying to cheese the opponent, catch them by surprise, and find those frags that way. They did it earlier and it was working out for them, but when you do it every round, that it doesn't work. The other team catches on. I think it's the last 3 rounds in a row now, Rebirth, that the Rebirth have won. They got a pick by just finding an aggressive player. And Blakers, again, he's actually going to push aggressively, and it's going to work out for him. He's going to collect it off, and he finds the pixel angle on that T, but he's not quite going to be able to close it out. Booty Lord, what is going on?
This is a full eco from the Anime Boomer side, and they're actually having the man advantage as of right now. You know, and they have a gun pick, but the advanced position says he all the way up into hell. Gonna get the headshot onto Blakers. That was a very close one. You heard me clench just a little bit. That off gonna be picked up once again for Try. He's gonna miss the shot, but Spear is already coming in here for a flank, and they don't expect it. And Try gonna get Sezzy. Some team damage coming out. They're both their back turned, and the AK's picked up. No, Spear from behind. Oh my goodness, a full eco from the Boomers. Look at this first shot. I mean, Blakers just gets aggressive into, you know, T-Con there, and it's gonna cost them. You know, and then they just turn their back completely. You see now the flank coming in, Spear cleaning up the round.
Yeah, so that's the right way to do it, right? We saw 3 consecutive pushes into B upper over and over again that were resulting in Blakers getting picked. So the Boomers decided to mix up a little bit and try pushing A main instead and catch the terrorists completely off balance. That is going to be the proper way to push aggressively, and that is going to net the Boomers around. They, by all objective metrics, certainly should not have been able to win. 14-10 now as Rebirth force up what they can. Scout and Denya already going down, we see, so this is not looking good for them. In all likelihood, this is probably going to be a 16-10 scoreline.
Yeah, unless, you know, Rebirth can kind of pull something out, I don't see much, you know, happening here.
Blakers alone on B to defend, and he might get timing here. He's walking up the ladder. He gets spotted by this push out lower, and he is cornered now. He gets the molly down, but he should go down any second. How is he still alive? He finds one more, and this upper push was stopped. So he survived because Sora with the op bailed him out, kept him from getting flanked, and it's going to be all on nobody because Bossy goes down to Blakers. That's going to be the round. That's going to be, in all probability, the game. No bomb plant means an abysmal economy for Rebirth Esports. They're going to have no money buying into this round. Yike-arinos.
Yike-arinos, that's a new one. I like it. But, yes. I mean, look, you got Base. Only able to pull out armor and 2 flashes. You know, he's still on a clock. You know, Modern's got name phase. He spots out Bigger. He's just gonna push through the molly and he's gonna clean it up. Modern, a beautiful push out. Collects 1 and advanced positioning already pushing in to this bomb site. Modern, he's gonna keep going. He's almost in CT spawn already, but they expect it. Spear expects the push all the way through.
Yeah, Spear's watching for it. So now it's a 4 versus 5 after plan, and it looks like these CTs just want to save. We see a couple of them already backing off. It's just Sora and Spear near the bomb site, trying to do damage as they can, try to keep any guns from being saved over by these terrorists. And they just want to make it as easy for them as they can moving forward in these next rounds because their economy is fantastic, and they want to pad that even more. Rebirth, they managed to just explode their way out to B, catch Blakers off guard, and win this round, but they still have a long way to go. They haven't really destroyed this economy at all. But as I say that, Sora and Spear actually probably should have just opted to save instead of going for those fights, and that is going to be 2 guns lost. The op as well, and that's going to be picked up by Denya. So Rebirth Esports do end up doing quite a bit of damage to Sora's economy. They have a shot. I mean, it's not a big one, but it's there. It's there.
Yeah, and you know, I agree with the call from Rebirth. You know, go aggressive. They have that information. There's only 1 player on B, and they're able to bait him out. And Modern running through the fire and the flames there in order to get that kill, and it works out for him. You know, and it's actually caused a little bit of a shift in the mindset of the CT.
I'm going to stop you right now because look at Modern. He's already so far up. He's going to shatter Booty Lore on top of that green train. They're not expecting him this far. He's already in the connector. Look, he's catching Blakers by surprise too. Blakers isn't expected. The communication is not there. What is going on? Tri-Shot's down too, but it doesn't matter. Sora all alone now. 1 versus 3. A couple of these players are low. He picks up the M4. He has a chance, but holy crap, the rushing is just working out for these terrorists. The bomb goes down and Sora's just going to save the op.
Yeah, the right call in this situation, you know. Their economy is actually fairly shattered. I mean, 2 rounds in a row, we could possibly see a 14-15 coming out here soon. You know, a chance for Rebirth to pull it back just through these last 2 rounds. You know?
Yeah, we could see it happen. Rebirth have been definitely pulling their way back into this game. They have not made this easy for the Boomers to close out. So... And the Boomers losing those 2 guns last round definitely didn't help. If they had 4 guns to survive and all that armor and utility pass over, they would be still in a really good spot right now financially. But they didn't, and they aren't. So now multiple of these players cannot buy into this round. Sora saved the op, so maybe they're going to force anyway. We'll see exactly how they decide they want to play it. If they force this round and lose, it'll be 13-15. They can still play for 16-14, right? So I think they're going to go ahead and... Actually, no, they're going to half buy. So they half buy around the op pistols, and maybe they can do something. They won the eco last time. Maybe they can do it again. It's going to be a fast push here, yet again from these terrorists.
Yeah, and it's working out for them. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I'm thinking, you know, in a situation like this. Denny's going to find the first try. Just sitting in the smoke, waiting the flank coming in. Blakers funny. What a no-scope from Denya! What a shot! The last one, Booty Lord. Sitting back here, up on top of the green train, he's gonna be spotted and cleaned up. But what a shot! 2 no-scopes from Denya right there in the E-box. We're gonna get a chance to look at it as Blakers comes through. There's gonna be 1 no-scope, looks over, and the second no-scope on to try. A beautiful shot from him, and the kind of stuff that we were hoping to see here.
Yeah, that is absolutely ridiculous stuff from Denya. He really wants to force this into overtime, and they might get their chance. 13-15 now. The Boomers once again buy up, but this might be their last chance at a full buy. They are going to be looking at a reset if they lose this. They would be on max loss bonus, but even so, the CT economy that does not allow them to buy what they need. And Blaker's, once again, in a bit of a vulnerable spot. He's left alone here on his B bomb site. Try is going to be spotting upper as he rotates between B and A, but still, Spear might peek Denya. If he finds this kill, that could be interesting, but it's not going to happen. Sora, though, opening things up on Sezi and A main, punishing him for not watching for that aggression. The smokes fall. But there's no commitment. These terrorists still not really sure where they want to go, what they want to do. I'm still in T-spawn, and a minute left on the clock.
Yeah, and they don't have much information. That's the other problem. No, they have an idea of about where Sora was, but other than that, they don't have anything. They don't know where any of these players are playing from, and that's hard as they start to come in onto this B bomb or A bomb site. Excuse me. Smoke's down everywhere, and Sora's gonna find the first on Modern.
I don't know.
Gonna get a trade. Sora finding another. Not gonna quite find.
Yeah, 2 versus 3 now. Try takes a bit of damage from that Molly. Backed off. Still, Rebirth. Not gonna happen. Sherry goes down. He was so low, and the shot is missed from Denya. Spear is gonna close it out. We are gonna see the Boomers take map 1, their map pick, terrain 16-13. That is great stuff from them. Great stuff from Rebirth as well in the second half. It's looking good, guys. We are going to be going to Mirage. Or Inferno, excuse me, if Inferno.
Yeah, and this game, action-packed from start to end. A lot of interesting frags coming out, back and forth. You know, it was a fun game, or a fun map to watch, and that's exactly what we were hoping for. You know, and now that we have the opportunity to see what both these teams are capable of, I'm excited.
Yeah, so am I. I think we got a great series coming up. We will be right back with map number 2, with game number 2, guys. So stick around, and we will see you soon. We're going to go to a quick break.
Disconnected, tight
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. We are on map number 2, the Boomers versus Rebirth Esports. This is Inferno, and we are in the knife round, which doesn't matter. Sides have already been predetermined because of the map pick van veto phase. But regardless, we gotta go through it anyway. So it is gonna be the Boomers winning the symbolic knife round victory. You ready, Hero?
Of course I'm ready. I'm always ready for this. I've never had more fun casting a match with you. So, first map, let's talk about that really quick. Train, obviously it's the Boomers pick, and they show up on it. They do well.
Yeah, we are moving into Rebirth territory now. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. I hope the Boomers can still look competitive, look good. We'll see. It is going to be a good game of that, I am sure. Armor in for both of these teams. We see a kit coming in on try for these CTs. It is going to be the Boomers starting out on that counter-terror side, and the rush for B is in. Blaker's behind that smoke. He's going to get flashed off of it. Half of his CZ mag emptied before he can blink. He is going to get a reload in, but Sezi punishing that aggression from Sora up mid. That is going to be the flank taken care of. And look at this. The push through the smoke. Blaker's going to get spotted and go down to Modern before the smoke clears. 5 versus 3 now. Try. Can't find Denya. He's going to go down, and now it's all on Spear to anchor this bomb site. Finds one with a nice headshot, but he can't do anything else just yet. But he comes in, and things get a bit more difficult now. The gap in the smoke, though, could be problematic, and it is. Bust. He goes down, though. Try. Can't capitalize on it. That's going to be Booty Lord going down, finishing it up.
Yeah, that's going to be Rebirth winning the first round on that T side. And I just want to take a quick second here. Happy birthday to Modern on Rebirth. It is his birthday today. So, wanted to point that out. And also, our overlay is a little bit backwards here. We will get that fixed as soon as we can. We apologize for that. And we're going to get right into this second round.
Yeah, this second round is going to be a force buy coming in for the Boomers. We see the Swag 7 on Booty Lord, always a fan favorite. And it looks like it's going to be some A aggression here for Rebirth. Dancing their way up of middle, trying to clear arches. They are going to be walking right into Sora if they go any farther, and Boiler taking control of as well. Try forced back into the bomb site. Bomb, though, still all the way back in T-spawn, and Spear and Sora, what are you guys doing? You guys find 3! What a headshot from Sora to decimate these terrorists, and I don't think they're going to be expecting Cherry. He's going to trade one back, but still, 2 versus 4, and that deagle hit on Cherry means they have a lot of work to do. Yikes.
Yeah, not a very clean setup from Rebirth. Really being punished over there. They're walking right into this Mag 7.
Oh, God. Oh, please. I really want to see. I think Blakers is going to go down, and I'm concerned that they're not going to check for the second player. But no, Booty Lord's going to be the first to peek, and he ends the life of Cherry and Busty. 2 shots, 2 kills. Sora had already softened up Cherry, and he had the headshot through the final frag. That is beautiful stuff from Booty Lord with that Mag 7, and he's going to upgrade to an AK as well. The Boomers devastate Rebirth with an insane answer, and the T's are going to respond with their own force buy, but it's a bit more lackluster than what the Boomers had whipped up.
Yeah, and incredible stuff. I mean, crazy and a nice headshot from Denya to open that up. It's going to be Bossy falling to Blakers over here. Oh my goodness, Modern jumping off the log, trying to find something there. Blakers trying to do a little jump.
Oh, Booty Lord! What was that?
Oh, the smoke!
That's
fucking What are we
ridiculous.
watching right now? I feel like I'm watching a silver match because crazy stuff is just happening and you don't expect it.
Sora says don't do that again. I feel him on that one, man. That is going to be the Boomers holding off this force buy, though. 2 versus 4 still. Try getting tagged down, but down is not enough. He needs to be at 0, and that is not going to happen. But since he finds the flank, a little bit over-aggressive Blakers, but it doesn't matter. His team's there to clean up the mess. 3 AKs recovered. 3 rifles saved over, and the Boomers have earned themselves, in all likelihood, 3 rounds here.
Yeah, and that headshot from Denya to open things up, incredible stuff. You know, and as we get into this next round, still Rebirth on a little, not on a little, on a full save. You know, they tried to force up a couple of pistols to make it work last round, but they got decimated, and it's actually going to be a bit of a tag. Sora missing his top shot.
Yeah, and it looks like not too much is going to happen in this round in all likelihood, so I'm going to go ahead and just cast the sponsors while these pistols get eliminated. So first up we have Cygnus Esports, CYG NUS. You can check them out below. This is going to be Cygnus Esports, and the B-Rush is in. I'm going to pause this real quick because that is going to be getting shut down rather quickly. As you guys can see, only Blakers going down, not too much happening. But yeah, Cygnus Esports, first sponsor. RTS Partners are second in Sector 6 as well. I might go into them in more detail later, but you guys can check them out in the description below. They're pretty awesome. They help us out. So yeah, thank you for checking them out, and thank you for watching the stream.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get into this next round, though, because I'm excited to finally see first rifle v rifle round over here. Oh, and a lot of aggression coming out right away, and it's actually gonna... The Boomers taking full control of it. Very little util use. Then you tagged all the way down to 17 as well.
Yeah, that is some great early damage coming in there with that op. Sora punishing that, and now the Molly is going to come through here to stop that mid push. Sora smoked off, and Blakers as well, getting so aggressive. They can't deal with him. Last map, he was getting shut down, but that's not happening now. The trades are coming in, starting to, and Spear spots out Sezzy, but can't find the frag. Sezzy opens things up towards A, 3 versus 3 now, as these terrorists are clawing their way back into this round. But I don't think they're going to be expecting Sora, but he doesn't expect the push down from Absent. He narrowly escapes with his life. He's going to flash himself and his teammate back in. Booty Lord now trying to deny this bomb
Blakers
plan.
could find this bomb here. You know, so there's a player running, and oh my goodness, Bossy just barely gets away. And that could have been devastating. If they drop the bomb, that's round over pretty much. And they're trying to track it down, and they're looking so hard, and their aggression trying to find that bomb and shut it down is actually going to cost them a 1v3 now, as Sora is going to attempt to save this op. He's going to run back down mid and get out Banana, hopefully. And just a little bit of a B-hop. Could have been killed there, but in the end, doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're in no big hurry to save this. The T-side economy, or to chase this, excuse me. The T-side economy is pretty dismal as well. They're going to be perfectly happy saving those 3 rifles. They don't want to risk walking into an entrenched opera and just losing all those. Yeah, 3-2 now. The Boomers lose this round, and the terrorists, I think a couple of them are going to die to the bomb here, aren't they?
They should be okay.
Oh!
Yeah. It's about where it's planted as well. We had talked about that in the last game just slightly when Sora actually lost the bomb to the bomb exploding. And if you know where the bomb plants are, if you can get it there, you know, and you can survive in that doja.
Definitely. All right, we are off to 5 AKs for the T's, and Op might see something early from it. Sora peeking Banana, not going to find anything just yet. Holding the angle, though. He's not scared, and this is actually really bad for Rebirth. Having one Opper trenched up here, holding this position, is going to really make it hard for them. And, ooh, Sora boosting on top of the wall. The smoke is going to deny his vision. But look at this push coming in from alt mid now. These terrorists grouped up towards A. They are bursting through A. The smoke wall is preventing anything from being seen. And try again, falling at Boiler, not able to do his job. This is going to be an explosion, and it's all on these defenders to do what they can, but it's not enough. Blakers goes down as well. From the pit, Spear gets 1, but he needed to do more. It's not happening, and it should be a save call for these CTs again.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Sora's coming back here, but yeah. Again, the save call coming out almost instantly. As soon as that bomb's down. Sezzy down to 28 HP, but it's not going to make a difference. You know, Rebirth clawing their way back slowly into these rounds, little by little, building that economy just a little bit. But yeah, like you were talking about that Opera, when that Opera is entrenched up by Car, it makes it so difficult for the T's to flush him out. But I think Modern just barely spotted a shoulder, and he was able to call for his team. There's an Opper posted up, and then Sezzy to get the entries like he did is just incredible work.
Yeah, they're kind of running over Try right now. One of the things that I talk about with this Boomer squad is that Try is generally one of their carries. I expect him to play really well, and so far he has been very flat. We haven't seen much from him in that Boiler position. He kind of keeps getting run over. I'm hoping that we can see a bit of a change there. He is gonna disconnect and a timeout will be called. So I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to, it is a tech timeout. I'm going to take this opportunity to just go over our sponsors a little bit one more time in more detail. So Cygnus Esports are an esports org. These guys have been supporting us for a while here at Golden Leagues. They are really helpful and cool, and they're just nice to be around. So if you want to check them out at Cygnus Esports on Twitter and follow them, go ahead and check it out. RTS Partners. You can click on that link. That is rtspartners.net. These guys will also help you out if you have an org yourself. If you're a player or are part of an amateur org and you want to market yourself, these guys do really good marketing. They're strategy consultants. They will help you figure that stuff out. They will give you the best bang for your buck, and you can get a free quote from them if you check them out in the description of this Twitch stream. And finally, our newest sponsor, Sector 6. These guys do amazing apparel. They do sick stuff. You guys got designs. You want to get that stuff put on shirts. You guys got an amateur org, an amateur team, or even a professional team. You guys want t-shirts or jerseys or leggings or I don't know, whatever the heck you guys want. You can get all of it and more at Sector 6's store. And for now, for a limited time only, you can get 20% off with our code GL20 when you buy select products. You could check them out today or, tomorrow, but preferably today if you want. And yeah, thanks to you guys for listening to that. Thanks to you guys for being here. We appreciate you hanging out with us. And this is going to be getting back into the game now. 3-all. We are all tied up here. Hero.
I love to hear you just rattle those off. You just do it so well. And Modern gonna be running through the molly. They're looking, but
oh my God, it's a massacre!
And oh no, absolute devastation for the terrorist side. They tried to get spear through the smoke. Says that's bombed down too. Last player gonna be Chase all by himself in mid.
And that's why I say if it ain't, don't fix it. Rebirth have been seeing a lot of success at A bomb site, and they were like, hey, you know what, guys, let's try B this round. I think that's gonna work out well. And they got absolutely mowed down, and that is just heartbreaking for Rebirth. That is gonna be a reset on their economy in all likelihood as well. Cherry probably won't save this gun. 1 versus 4, and I think he's gonna go ahead and die right here unless Try gets timinged. We'll see. He's gonna fall back, but his smoke is gonna give him away, excuse me. And I don't know, we're just waiting now.
Yeah, the position known, but I disagree with you that their economy is going to be reset. Denya, 4K, Bossy, 5,700, and Modern, 4,800. Still strong economies, and if Chase is able to save this, they're going to be set up for success.
Let's do the math here. Cherry is going for this. He needs at least a bomb plant. So if he loses his gun, he can't buy. Says he can't buy. That means that 2 guns are going to have to get dropped. I don't think Modern is going to have the money to drop. Desi says he might. Yeah, Spear takes him down. 4 alive, regardless of whether a tease will buy. We'll see. They might force. But the Boomers have got a great economy now. 4 alive was huge for them. All of these players are sitting at a much better economy for that. That helped them out a lot. And we will see a force come in, but yeah, we're not going to see all those rifles. A Deagle for Sezi, a UMP for Cherry. They couldn't afford those AKs. This is now reset territory for Rebirth.
Yeah, Denya is still able to pull out the op, but there it is. Gonna open it up onto Sora. That's the other op down.
Yeah, it's going to make things a little bit more difficult for these CTs. 5 versus 4. And make that a 4 versus 3. Cherry trades down Spear for Sezi. That's going to be a bit of an opening on this A-bomb site. This is a bit of a gamble now. So this is really good for the CTs in the sense that Booty Lord's got control of Banana. He's jump spotting it. He's moved to take complete control of it. They can gamble both of these other CTs towards A. But if he goes down, that's an open B bomb site. And I don't think he needs to push anymore. If I'm him, I stay anchored at the bottom of Banana and just sit in one of these corners. He seems to be unnecessarily moving around a lot, and he gives up control of that banana position. I wouldn't have done that either, but still, 1 minute left now.
I just want to point out, there's a grenade that was used for Rebirth here that was maybe not necessarily like an actual like damage doing nade, but they were able to blow that op back into mid so the CTs could not try to recover that.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. That's insane that they did that. That's really that's why I like to see the big brain stuff come out from these players. And this is going to be an A-site wrap. So this is all on Try, and he's actually got the first. He's got... Oh, he almost had the spray, but it wasn't meant to be. Denya and Bossy both tagged down to a third of their health bars. But this is so doable. It's a 3 versus 2, sure. But all 3 of these players are 1-2 bullets away from going down. And Wow, this gets tight. I think these CTs, they got to go for this.
Yeah, I agree with a call to go for it. I don't know if they know exactly how low everyone is, but you can see Rebirth keeping their heads down.
Yeah.
Trying to not, you know,
Oh, Booty
move up
Lord, that
too
was
much.
insane.
Lord's gonna find the first. Blaker's gonna find another. He's all by himself. Gonna find one. Looking for the second, but it's not planted for. He's on the bomb. He's gonna stick it, and he gets it. And he gets the kill afterwards on Chase. Oh no!
That is insane.
Rebirth shoot themselves in the foot by not planning it more openly.
Wow, yeah, I don't know what to say to that. The Boomers had a really nice retake there. I thought that they might have lost it after it goes down to the 1v1, but like you said, not planted for the pit position, and it worked out well for him. The 5-second defuse came through, and now Rebirth have to save again. We see Bossy force up, which is a little interesting, but the rest of his teammates opted for just pistols here. A bit of an AK hero. Sora not able to find the shot. Denya tried to pre-fire with a P250, but he was just a little bit off. Sezi looking for that boiler positioning. Try has been struggling here a little bit. Maybe he can find something on this eco round. We will see what happens. It is going to be an A site hit in all likelihood, although the bomb is still in T-spawn.
Just trying to get information.
So I want to point something else out too, because these CTs have given up banana control again, and because of that, they have no info on any of the rest of the map, and they are pushed really far back. And Sora has been walked up on by Sezi. He somehow missed the timing on the angle, and this is going to be an A explosion. Bossy takes down Try, and Modern takes down Spear. And because of that lack of information, the rotation is so goddamn far away that these CTs have basically given up this round. Sezi should have a free kill on Blakers if he pushes any farther. He's going to opt to just save, though. And the Boomers give up a round that they should not have lost.
I was thinking that Blakers might get in the back there, but not quite. Sezi not able to peek around in time, but a player already coming up. It's Chase. He's only invested a P250 round. If he could find one more, that could be huge, but not going to happen. He knows where both players are now. They're going to trap them in. Sezi with the op, going to find one. Booty Lord by himself. Oh no, Sezi decimating with no armor and an op. I mean, incredible stuff there. A fantastic round from Rebirth, really using that information to their advantage, flanking the A site, and Sora not ready for it, and the explosion comes through. That one hero AK proving pivotal in that first fight.
Yeah, and once again, I don't understand this. Maybe you can explain this to me. Blakers and Sora and Try all forced up, but Booty Lord and Spear saved. So this is gonna be put these CTs in an awkward position for the next round, and
yeah,
Sezi,
Try's already down.
Yeah,
Sezi
finding two.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's gonna re-aggress up into the apps, but they know that two players might be over here towards A still, and they're gonna execute towards this B.
Yeah, it's a good read from Rebirth. They're gonna have an open B bomb site. Only one player behind that smoke. He might walk through it. Booty Lord could maybe make a play here. The flash from his teammate is good. He's going to find the bomb carrier, and that's the Opera out of play. So he had hope for a brief second, but it's going to be dashed all on Spear now. The M4 could maybe find something. They're not expecting this CT push. He's going to find Modern 1 versus 2 now. Not expecting the positioning of Bossy. Can't flick to him in time. That is going to be Cherry finishing up that kill.
Yeah, and again, unnecessary losses on both sides. Getting aggressive, peeking maybe a little bit too aggressively, and it costs them. I mean, given the Boomers on a save, maybe a little bit of a force, but they can afford a little more aggression. But Rebirth, not that great of economy because they've been losing players round after round.
Yeah, you know what? I figured out what was going on here. So the people who saved Booty Lord, he's going to want that op this following round, so he opted to buy up a Deagle that round because he knew that he would just be saving yet again. So it's basically a double save here. That's going to allow Rebirth to take the lead here on the T side of this map. In all likelihood, especially with Sezi opening things up like that towards this A-bomb site.
Yeah, Try 1 and 8, and a player, Sora, actually opting to almost push through this smoke. Sezi gonna find one. They're looking. Sora gonna find one, but Sezi a third kill into this round, and it is now a 2-4. And with just Deagles, Blaker's a little bit of armor, not gonna be able to really much into this next.
Yeah, these guys are basically just a walking dead. They are dead men with pistols, and Jerry gonna finish off a Booty Lord, make him the falling dead. Blaker's now left to maybe try to save the armor. We'll see. I
Yeah.
doubt they're going to be hunting the pistol, so he could probably get away with the
It
armor.
looks like Modern is going to be going and hunting, though. Modern all the way back in CT already. Baker's here, and it's going to be Baker's actually able to maybe pick up a gun here. And he is. They all know where he is now.
They know where he is, sure, but they're really far away, and the bomb is about to explode. I think Blakers should be able to get away with this gun here, maybe even take one more out of the hands of the T's.
It all comes down to where this flashbang lands. Unknown at the moment. As Sezzy wraps around his back, Lakers gonna go for it? No, he's gonna opt to save the Krieg, which I think is the right call in that situation. You know, rather than maybe trying to reaggress and drop one more, you know, leaving that gun over. That's huge.
Yeah,
That's
so
gonna
that
actually allow them to buy up more utility.
Yeah, that was a bit of unnecessary weaponry given over to the Boomers by Modern. So I guess they've got to thank him for that. Now, Rebirth though still they've taken the lead on this map 6-5 as they spread out yet again. And yet again, banana control conceded by these counter-terrorists. I feel like they should fight for that more than they have been.
Well, and initial lane given up as well. You know, says he able to push through that smoke before it drops, and that's a ton of information gained for Rebirth. A ton of A position.
Okay, so this is rough now because yeah, as you said, these CTs are completely in the dark, and now look at what they have to do. They have two people on A, and they have like one person playing fast rotate either direction, two people towards B. They have no information. Even with the X2 coming in, the rotate is finally just starting to drift over. And this is going to have to fall on Spear and Try, and they're making it work. Spear finds two, Try doubles up as well, and they do everything they need to hold this bomb site, despite everything against them. Despite not having the info, despite not having the players on the site, they still hold the line and hold the bomb. It doesn't even get planted. It's all on Denya now to do what he can. 1 versus 4. He's not expecting the peak from Library. Booty Lord will finish him off, and they had the odds against them in that round, but the Boomers find a way to tie things back up 6-6 now.
Good stuff from both of those players, you know, given both their very strong positions, you know, around that A site. And, you know, one more buy up for Rebirth here, and if they don't win this, they're in a lot of trouble. You know, they could, realistically, they don't win this, they concede this closer to a 9-7.
Yeah, it's a fast apps rush now. Sezzy running actually gets tagged a little bit through by his teammate. That noise might have been heard by these CTs. They have all come back into defensive positions, and the push is in. Spear and Pit yet again. He finds one. Try again. Sora chiming in. Finally, the rotation is here. Try decimation on this bomb site. Every single one of these terrorists has fallen. It's all on Sherry now. He has the bomb, or no, he doesn't have the bomb. That's way down in Pit. The bomb is nowhere near him. Out of dodge. 1 versus 5. A couple of these players low, but man, another A take completely dismantled. The fast rushes are not working.
Yeah, and that's the complete opposite, actually, than what we saw on Train. You know, the fast rushes are what would take the Boomers by surprise and give rounds to Rebirth. You know, and it's not working this time around, and I applaud the Boomers here for not trying to push anything, not trying to take gun away. You know, saving over what they have, because like you know, only about $1,000 on every person except for Booty Lord, Try, who have, you know, 150 and 650 respectively.
Yeah, they're gonna need all the guns they can save, all the money they can save, so they're not in a big hurry to push this. And Cherry, I think he's gonna want here. He doesn't want to save this rifle, so he's gonna peek out onto Booty Lord. He's gonna die before time, and Rebirth Esports. Yeah, it's starting to look rough for them again. The Boomers have a great chance of closing out this half. You know, 8-7, 9-6. We'll see. There's a few rounds left, but regardless, the Rebirth Esports side will be saving this round. A couple of pistols, some light utility. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, they're looking at a save potential next round.
Oh, the nade.
They're not quite. Sorry, they're looking at a buy into the next round. But still not great for Rebirth here, as they are able to clear banana, and as they start to push up, He's looking for this first frag. Booty Lord's shoulder gonna be spotted out. Gonna be a run through the smoke, and Booty Lord finds one, finds two, can't find the third. Says he drops him in behind the Alamo position here. New box is gonna be Blakers. He's only gonna find one though. That is actually...
The bomb still has to go down. Yeah, sorry. Bossy doing what he can, but not going to happen. The smoke is going to have a gap in it. Spear finds him. Try trades out his fallen comrade Spear. That is going to be the Boomers securing that round, and man, that was a bit of a cluster.
Smoke. Yeah, that missed smoke actually costing the entire round for Rebirth. You know, if they get that bomb down, there's a chance. You know, a 3v2 hold on the B bomb site is quite doable if you have the smoke down and the bomb planted and ticking. But it doesn't make a difference when you don't have the bomb ticking.
The chips are down now in the final round of the first half. See, rushing up Banana, burns half to death, taken the rest of the way down by Blakers. He was trying to get a cheeky kill, but it's not going to happen. Denya and Modern taking so much damage, they're going to get finished off as well. This is devastation, and Banana finally, the Boomers have decided to hold Banana, and finally, they are dismantling these T's in their steps. This is chaotic at best and just horrible at worst. Cherry last alive yet again, wondering where his teammates went. 1 versus 4 now.
Finds one. Almost finds the second on to try, but not going to make a difference. 9-6 half for the Boomers, and this is not looking great for Rebirth.
Can I just get out that I said the entire game that I wish the Boomers would fight for that map control more, and the last round of the game they finally fight for Banana, and they just destroy everybody. I wish they had been contesting that more. That really made a lot of those rounds harder than they needed to be. But yeah, that is going to be the half. We are in the second pistol round, guys, and it is a fast rush up mid for these terrorists. They are just flying. We see Sora with the Glock leading the charge, jumping up. He doesn't know exactly where his ass players are, but they are wrapping Arch now. And things could get interesting here. They didn't spot out the CT here in Cherry, and this is going to be an A-Rap. Modern here in pit doing what he can. This is a double setup. Spear and Blakers are traded back instantly, and this is what happened. What looked to be so good for these terrorists was immediately taken back. 2 entry frags weren't enough, and Rebirth will pick up the pistol.
Yeah, and that's a crucial round for Rebirth to pick up. You know, they don't pick that up. They pick that up. They deny the bomb plant. That's going to force the Boomers here onto basically no buy, and it looks like they're going to try to airstrike something. 4
yeah,
nades coming out. Like it's gonna be car or corner. Oh my goodness, the nades! Booty Lord gonna burn because of it, and now Bossy a little bit aggressive here. Gonna find the second, excuse me, with that MP9. But look at all the damage.
Yeah, that's gonna be so. One thing I just noticed was 5 SMGs for the Rebirth side. This is interesting. If they keep 5 alive, which they have, that could actually benefit the T's. If they opt not to reinvest in the next round and save all those SMGs, they're gonna be up against Kriegs and AKs with those things. And yeah, they're not buying M4s. We might see one of them upgrade to an AWP. Denya's at 5800, but they're gonna just go for a complete bonus round here. And this is definitely. I don't like this. I wish they had a few rifles at least. I
like the idea of it just because, you know, there is a lot of really close angles that you can play. Like, look at this. Like, look at Seth. He's pushing up. He's got support, too. And look at that. They're going to find the first, and that's a rifle picked up. You know, Sezzy on 7 HP, but they get the kill. They get the rifle. That is huge.
Sora missing the jump apps. That's gonna feel a little bad. He does it a second time. Come on, man. 3rd time's the charm, right? Yeah, there you go. He's gonna find it, but yeah, you were right. I suppose they make it work. The SMGs are gonna find the opening frag, and now the terrorists are feeling the walls closing in. Despite the fact that these CTs are really far back, this utility is making them unsure of just how far they are. And now
try fighting for that banana control. Actually loses about half of it.
Yeah,
a lot of close angles. What's really gonna probably do it for these.
Yeah, it's gonna be the A take now. Still no bomb though. Bomb left all the way in T-spawn, and only 30 seconds left. Have they forgotten it? I don't know. It looks like they finally realized what's happening. Spear, yeah, they have a miscommunication about who's running back. Spooty Lord decides to grab it, and Try almost going down to Denya. This could be chaotic. This could be devastating for these terrorists. Says he finds another one on just 19 HP, and he's finally going to go down to Try, but still, the damage is not there. The HP is not there. Spear ended instantly. All on Booty Lord now. He's got 10 seconds. He has to find a way to get these kills or get the bomb down, and he is going to go down finally. That is going to be Rebirth winning the SMG round. Yeah, you were right, all right? I was wrong.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I mean, I appreciate your input on it, though. Like, you know, it does make a difference. It was a little bit scary in there, but because they were able to eat the time away from the Boomers, they're able to make those SMGs worth it. You know, they were able to then get the close fights, and really, it round because it took forever. Oh.
Yeah, we'll see. The flashes are in for Banana, and Denya finally gets a blind shot, but that's all he's going to get. These pistols are doing some work, but Bossy's here to shut it down and take control yet again. He is going to find both those heads. He's tagged down low, but ultimately he wins those fights, and that's what is needed to stave off this smorgasbord of guns here from the terrorist side. Blakers collected the M4.
Has a rifle, though.
Yeah, he collected the M4. We'll see if he can do anything with it. The CTs are still spread out, so there is a chance, although they don't have a smoke for CT, which could definitely become an issue.
And as that flash comes out, the first player crosses. See, gonna take him down, still only on 10 HP, and there's Chase. Blakers tries to make the jump into CT. Difference. That's 3 rifles saved, and look at the economy already for Rebirth. 7,200 on Denya, 6,100 on Bossy. Chase chilling on 4K, and Modern finally down there with almost $1,000.
Yeah, the buy is in for both teams. Could be costly, although Denya's going to open things up again with that op, showing no fear. He has been dominant in this half so far in maintaining control of that position. Gives it up after a bunch of grenades, but ultimately the pick is good. 5 versus 4 now, and Sezzy peeking aggressively into Blakers, catches him a little bit by surprise, not ready for that. Gonna take him down with the AK. 5 versus 3 now, as the Boomers are starting to have this game slip away from them. There have been 4 unanswered rounds now from the Rebirth side. They need to figure out what's not working and deal with it. We'll see, but it looks like it's gonna be a B take now.
Yeah, I would almost say personally, like, all the time out. Sora just pushes into CT with a molly down. They need to talk about Modern finding Spear over in the apps, and it's all down to Try. He does have the bomb, but 5v1, they now know his position as he's shooting around. Looking good for him. Chase gonna tagged out through the smoke. But there it is. Bossy gonna clean up the round. A team ace, actually. All 5 players can kill for Rebirth into that round. And again, back onto another save, it looks like.
Yeah, it will be the saving in for these terrorists. I mean, they have the loss bonus, so they're going to be buying up some stuff, but they're above that magic number they need for guns in the following round. And this is going to be a default from both teams, just about. It is going to be all of these players spreading out across the map, and this control, Denya switching bomb sites. This could be really interesting. I don't think they're going to be expecting the op here. And he is going to hit the first shot on Spear. The aggression is good, but that was the lurk. The bomb is grouping up towards B, and the utility is in, so maybe these terrorists can make something happen. 4 versus 2 on this B bomb site. Bossy opting to stay on the edge of that smoke, but still lying in wait on the other side. Sora, Blakers, and the rest of the squad, and the rotation is still a long way away. I think these CTs are convinced it's going to be A.
As that smoke fades, they're still holding back, and that, well, they're creeping up slowly. Bossy's gonna spot one out. Sora actually made a nice shot onto Bossy. One on this bomb site. It's the T is taking over. Sora, Lord combining for that kill, and 3
Yeah, it's 2 versus 3 now, but still no guns collected, and that's going to mean really bad things for these Ts. Sora doing what he can, can't find the head just yet. He's going to go down to Denya, the USP taking over, and that is going to be the terrorists losing control of the bomb site and the round. But still, you know, getting the bomb plant in what was effectively a save round is still pretty good news. Sora now on $8,000. The bank is healthy. They got a chance to bring this back right now.
Yeah, important stuff. The anime boomers really need to start rolling rounds right now.
They need to do something. We'll see what they pull off. It is going to be 9-12 now, round number 22, and once again the aggression coming in from the CTs. We see Denya push super far up into apps, and he's going to find Blakers. I don't know what the heck's going on with that. The spam as well. Modern trades back through. Sezzy finally getting punished, going so far. But oh my god, meanwhile, Try and Banana down to just 5 HP. And look at this, he walked right past the CT and they didn't notice each other. Oh my god, he boosted on top of the wall, has missed Try. This is insane. They're right now they could be giving both of their teams bad information. How does that happen?
Yeah, there was that smoke down, and with that, you know, the CT's Bossy was boosted up on this half wall, and it looks like the call is coming through. The B site is fully secured. As you see it move through, now the bomb moved through Mexico with Sora. He's going to get caught out, and he's not going to be happy that his teammate gave him bad information. But the other side of it is they don't know that Try is now all the way in CT.
Well, they should thinking about it. They should be confusing as to why. Oh, Try gives himself away. Can't convert the kill. Gotta have better trigger discipline than that. But still, Booty Lord, I think the frag and Banana gonna keep them in the game at least. And this is a 2 versus 2 now. Somehow this is shaken down so that both teams are still in this. Bomb recovered. Denya mollied out of the site. He's gonna burn because he second-guessed himself. Wasn't sure whether to push ahead or fall behind. And Modern pushing Banana. Might catch Booty Lord here, he does, and Try is so low, he's gonna catch him too. Neither of them were in position. Try didn't even have the up. That is gonna be Rebirth clutching out the round. The Boomers weren't expecting it, and they're gonna be punished. 9 to 13 now.
Yeah, and again, that just miscommunication of, one player being up on top of that half wall, and a nice clutch from Modern in the end to clean it up, giving Rebirth their 13th round.
Yeah, it is going to be a full buy from both teams. Still, the max loss bonus, the bomb plant, means that the Boomers have no problem getting the weapons that they need. But this is getting scary for them. 9-13 now. They're about as far behind as Rebirth was in the previous game. They need to start winning some rounds and pulling this back. We've seen a lot of close rounds, a lot of potential victories, but they have not been able to convert them. And Denya has certainly not been helping. He has been such a dominant force, and he keeps mixing things up. He goes from playing between Banana to playing in the app position and being aggressive everywhere he goes, being so unpredictable, and this is putting these Ts in a really, really tough spot.
Yeah, and Bossy trying to find something through the smoke. Not going to work out. Try going to punish him for it. And it's a 3v3. You know, this is, or excuse me, make that a 4v2 now. I apologize. I couldn't see that last player. And a 2v2 or a 2-2 split here for Rebirth, looking to collect their 14th round. And the Boomers slightly, slowly, possibly moving up towards this A site as they take lane control. And they're going to split. Nope. Excuse me, they're not. They're going to come back together, and they're going to push around this arches. Denya has the idea that they could be there. The timing,
he just,
though,
he just missed the timing. But Sezzy is not going to miss it. I'm sorry. Sezzy's going to find one, find two, tag them both up, and Modern's going to take them both down. And yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off there. I'm sorry about that. I thought you were done. 9-14.
Oh, you're perfectly okay. I completely understand. But yeah, the timing there favoring anime boomers quite a lot, but the idea that they could have slipped past says he was aware of it and cleans up that round.
Molly's traded in Banana as these teams fight for troll. Nades thrown, but no damage done to either team besides. Oh, I take it back. The late nade absolutely shreds Booty and Try. the armor, even with the armor, they're gonna go down. Bossy taking him, and this is gonna be the game here. Basically, 9:15 now. They're gonna have one more buy round, 6 rounds to force overtime, if they can
Bossy
do it.
looking
But
for this ace too.
yeah,
He wants it. You can see it in his eyes.
he can smell it.
The passion, the desire, Bossy. He's looking the right way, and
says he.
says he gonna steal his ace, and Bossy can't be too happy about that. But in the end, it is gonna be a 15th round for Rebirth, and yeah, that's exactly how they wanted this to go.
Yeah, the blood is in the water, and these sharks are looking for what it is leaking out of. They are looking for their feeding, and the aggression is coming in from Banana once again, but they're actually going to just fall back off of that. The nade, though, on Booty Lord, going to destroy him, but Bossy as well, taking so much damage, going to be gifted the op back in return because of his low HP. That was a wallbang, wasn't it? I don't think that was a nade. I think Sora wallbanged him, but regardless, Bossy getting the frag. That was a pixel angle from CT. No, where was he?
Yeah, he was in CT. That was a good shot by him.
He was in CT.
Especially coming out, peeking to Booty Lord there. Every disadvantage. And Denya's going to be flashed off the angle. Says he's going to pick one up in the meantime. And this AX is hitting now.
Yeah, 3 versus 5, but there's this is going to be a tough order, and Denya gets traded out. He's been a problem, so maybe Sora can do something amazing. Finds 2, still one more player around Arch, but he's actually going to be able to get the bomb down.
Yeah,
2 versus 3 after plant.
Site. Excuse me, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but Modern conceding site as both these players are now trapped on it. It looks like it's going to be a take. All 3 CTs coming from the same angle. That flash coming out, but not going to be quite enough.
Oh!
Gets Modern good, but Chase, Sora, last alive. Bossy only on low HP. It's not going to make a difference. Chase, going to get the last frag. Going to clean up this second map. There it is. 1-1 series. On to the third map, Mirage.
Yeah, we will see you guys shortly. The third map is on its way. I thought this would be a good series. I was proven right. You want to do predictions before we take a minute here?
Yeah. I think that overall it's been a great series, a fun series to watch. But I think that Rebirth takes this in this last map. It kind of looked like towards the end there, the Boomers were running out of steam a little bit. And I think that, the Rebirth squad is just warming up.
We'll see. I guess I will play devil's advocate then. I think the Boomers will take it. But regardless, we will find out, guys. We are going to Mirage. Stay tuned. We will be right back.
Get me to the other side. The other side. I'm the only one alive. Get me to the other side. The other side.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the finals of the Pot of Gold Golden Leagues tournament. We're gonna get right into the knife round here, and it's gonna be kind of a cluster in here towards Ticket, and it's gonna be actually Rebirth picking up the knife round. Remember, on this third map, Mirage, it does matter, and so that may decide who starts where. Yes, it is gonna be Rebirth starting on that CT side in this third map, trying to rack up some rounds before they move to the T. On the other hand, the Boomers gonna be hanging out on this T side right away. Aaron,
Yeah.
how are you feeling about this last map?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling excited. I think the Boomers have a chance. We'll see how they can pull it off. It is going to be an A hit now. We see the smokes being lined up, Booty and Try ready to sail. And the rest of these T's grouping up to Waterfall out of apartment. Spear going to be leading the charge here. He's going to do what he can. Clears under Palace. The shots come in. Nothing quite connecting yet. Blakers takes a little bit of damage, but Spear going to go down instantly to Bossy, and no refrag comes in. Sora 6 to plant. Finally, 3 versus 4 after plant now, as these terrorists aggressively push into CT, but they're not going to find anything for it. Modern takes down 2. Sora, last alive, goes down to Modern. Make it a 3-piece. That is going to be Rebirth securing the pistol.
Yeah, and a quick round and working out in the favor in the end of Rebirth, but the bomb plant allowing the anime Boomers to potentially buy up quite well into this next round. You see their team money value at about 14,000. That is going to allow them to buy if they want, but they're going to elect to not.
Yeah, it is going to be the save, so they are going to have a full buy next round, which could work out for them. We'll see what happens. It is going to be 2 players here towards the speed bomb site. Cherry playing arch side, Sezi jump spotting apps, and the push is in mid. These terrorists are running up, taking control, and they're going to get it. Not much resistance here. Denya is going to go down instantly in connector. The trade comes through, though. Bossy tapping away, trying to do what he can, but not able to find a kill. These terrorists are getting low, but not dead. Bossy reloads and finds again. He doubles up. Blakers with the M4 now, bringing it back 2 versus 2, but they don't expect Modern's positioning. He's pushed all the way into ramp. He should be good for... This should be the round here. Finds the bomb carrier. Can't finish off Blakers.
There it is. In the end, Sezi clean it up. And that's going to be both M4s picked back up for Rebirth. And as they reinvest into this next round, they're going to potentially have just 5 rifles.
Yeah, Rebirth 2-0 in the third map of this best-of-3 series for the grand final of Golden Leagues. Just a reminder that whoever wins this is going to walk away with a cool 700 Smackerinos. This is going to be big. Rebirth now, 2-0, trying to do what they can. The buy is in, and Denya taking a lot of damage in snipers. He's got to fall back, but he's got support. Cherry and Modern both in this connector, and the catwalk, positions respectively, and they are going to be holding this, but not for long because Sora's holding the angle. Modern peeks into it, and he is punished over the top of that smoke. 5-4 now as Denya takes another nade and has to fall back again.
Yeah, but that nade big onto Blakers, down to 70 HP. And 3 of these players down below 80 already. That could make an execute difficult as they miss the smoke into snipers. And Bossy over here jump spotting towards A, as looks like the A execute is going to be coming out.
Yeah, they got 2 players in connector. These terrorists have a great position to win this round here. 2 players in CT means that in all likelihood they will probably be playing a retake, especially when Spear takes that first kill. Denya trades it back, but 4 versus 3 now, and the bomb will be going down. This should be the round. This is going to be really hard for Rebirth to deal with, and Sora's got a great angle to shut down Denya. This flash misses him. That's going to be a free frag. He makes it a double, and it's all on Sezi. He's going to not see Blakers, misses the timing just barely, and that's got to feel bad. The Boomers take their first.
I want to take a second here to take a shot at Valve, because do you see how broken that Krieg is? Being able to just hold those really long angles with the potential of just one-tapping someone with that gun. I mean, they need to fix the Krieg. And it's not fair to some of these players.
Yeah, I think it was kind of an unknown meta for a while, because all they did to bring it to the meta was reduce its price a little bit. It was still a really good gun, and even when they made it more aggressive again, it's still being purchased. People kind of didn't like it because they were used to the AK, but once they started using it, they realized just how good it is. I don't know if it needs to get nerfed or not. Personally, I guess time will tell, but yeah, it is a very, very strong gun, and we will see what happens. 5 versus 5 now. It is a save for these CTs as they have a bit of an unorthodox setup here. 2 players, an underpass, and window, and 3 on A. The bomb finds an open B bomb site, but Cherry collects the M4.
Yeah, and Sezi already working his way up. Cat here, gonna spot out a player. A lot of damage onto Booty Lord. He's gonna smoke it and try to run, but he expects the player Sezi to push through. Ace attempting to drop the M4, isn't quite able to do so. I think they're gonna elect to save that as one player's in mid here. Yeah, and Spear finding one. Bossy looking for another. There it is. A lot of players going down, and it's not going to make a difference. In the end, Chase falls to Booty Lord. A clean round, actually, from the Boomers, making this an even 2-2.
Even 2-2, but maybe not for long. I think Rebirth are going to have to save this one out. Economy was not doing very good. It is going to be pistols for them. The Deagle is a powerful gun, so maybe they can pull off some insane shots. These players are very talented, but it looks like they're going to be opting to mostly stack B-bombs. I hear 4 players. Russian Cat, they might actually run square into these terrorists. This could get really interesting.
I like this. I like this call. Find the first.
Flashed in. They're not expecting it. The trades come through. This is going to be Booty Lord trying to clean up. He finds the third. Modern was tapping away. Couldn't quite finish off the frag. And Spear finishes off Bossy alone in that A bomb site. That could have been really bad for the Boomers, but they make it work.
Yeah, I like that call. That's an interesting play. You don't see it often, and it works out quite well. Dropping a couple of players and forcing a reinvestment here.
The reinvestment comes through, and this is looking bare bones for Rebirth. They have very limited utility. They are scraping the bottom of the barrel. No chance of a rebuy if they lose this round. They have got to win it. Economy happy and healthy. And that may just happen. We see a bit of a stack coming in towards A. 2 players towards the CT position here as the execute comes in. Try jumping through the smoke. He's out onto this bomb site already. And this is going to be happening now. He's going to go down to Modern. Booty Lord coming in as well. This is going to be a massacre, though. The trade comes back the other direction. Booty with Bossy, with 3. And it's all on Blakers before you can blink.
Yeah, and with that smoke, he now gets into his position. And Bossy actually going to be taken out by Blakers. A very nice shot by him. But on 51 HP, it doesn't look likely. It is not. Sezzy gonna clean it up in the end.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of really good things coming out of these players so far. The tie is back. Rebirth did a great job staving off that reset, but still their economy not great. And the Boomers have built up a bit of a bank, so they're going to have no problem reinvesting into this round again. Whoever loses this is probably going to have an issue buying. They're probably going to have to save. So this is dangerous for both of these teams. Whoever takes the lead in this round is likely to get a couple more.
Yeah, and a mid rush, actually, a lot of information and taken. Sezzy gonna find the first, actually, onto Blakers. Advances his position a little too far and gets caught out.
Yeah, and Cherry, meanwhile, takes some nade damage. I don't think they heard it. He could timing Sora really well. Sora got into the ladder position, but Try gets mollied. I think Modern heard that, and he walks through the smoke, not quite committing all the way. This is a bit clustered. We'll see what happens. Cherry still on Cat, has not peaked just yet, but I'm sure he will when the time is right. Modern about to get bumped into here. He spots Try, gets the frag, and now things are heating up a little bit. Booty Lord can't convert the frag, so he is still holding strong. 5 versus 2 now. It's all on Spear and Sora. The bomb is down, and they know where Spear is. He's dancing. Sora's going down, and that is going to be just it, folks. 5 alive for Rebirth. What a commanding round win.
And Bossy almost actually burns himself to death at the end of the round. We see that first frag, a beautiful one from Sezzy right away. And Modern with this fantastic two-piece in towards Connector here. Waits till that smoke fades, finds the first on the stairs, finds the second as he tries to peek out Connector. And 5 guns saved over for Rebirth. That's huge.
Yeah, and they've earned themselves a save round from Sora. The Deagle is the only thing they're going to have to worry about. Blaker's pushing apps. He's expecting Sezzy in the corner of Van. He could see this. If he timings this, he could find... Oh, here's the jump down. Tries to punish him. He does. He gets the kill. He gets out in the bomb site. That's a gun collected. He's going to find a second on Cherry. That's going to be an open B bomb site. The bomb gets planted now. 3 versus 3. Bossy finds the player mid. Booty Lord, but still only 2 guns now for these terrorists. They have a chance in this round. Bossy swinging on to Spear, finds the frag. That's one of the guns out of the equation, but Blaker still finds 4. He's on track for an ace this round, but no, he goes down, overcommits a little bit maybe, and Bossy, though, doesn't expect the positioning from the T. He's there now, though. No kit, or he does have a kit. He doesn't have much time. He's got to bait out this peek, and Sora is playing it well. The jiggling is so good, and Bossy peeks a little bit too late. That might not be time. I don't know. He does have it. He does have time. Yeah.
Just barely. That was a close one, but Bossy in the end cleaning it up, giving Rebirth a 5th round. And he's having a fantastic... He already has 10 frags. Denya not having as good of a game, only on 1.
Yeah, he hasn't had the op as much, and when he has, he's been really harassed in mid. There's not as much you can do with it. We'll see what he can do this round, though. The op is back out for Denya, and he is going to jump across, take a shot through the smoke, not quite able to connect just yet. Does he want to repeat this? He does, and he misses the shot on Sora. Sora lucky to be alive after that one. The T's have taken control of mid, and Spear with a nice just walks out Palace, punishes the CT player, and now the A bomb site is broken open a little bit. These CTs are stuck out, and Denya keeps missing. He's been having a rough game. He's going to go down again. Try getting traded out. It's all on Sezzy as he pushes into the A bomb site, but Sora has been hitting everything this round, and Sezzy is no exception. He goes down to the op. 5-4 now as the Boomers hold off Rebirth and take that round back.
Yeah, a back and forth battle every single time we see it. Both teams on the same amount of loss bonus, and it looks like Anime may tie this up once again. The Deagles and the P250 out for Rebirth.
They're out, and they are in full force as they are spread out defaults across the map. Sezzy alone to anchor the B bomb site. And now we wait, because it is going to be a B take. Excuse me, Blaker's walking up by himself here. Try holding next to him. We'll see what happens. Sezzy might be good for 1, 2. That is devastating. Sora makes sure he can't find a 3rd, but this has got to move. This has got to happen now. These CTs are rotating quick, and now Spear trying to catch the flanker. He does it. This is a little bit nerve-wracking, though, because Bossy shuts him down. They don't expect Cherry so close. The trade comes in. Booty Lord's in a 1 versus 2.
Yeah, and just on pistols, too. He is going to try to aggress into market here. Modern holding tight for a push right now, but he is going to be found. Lord going to find Modern, and Bossy actually expects him to run all the way back to A. He's predicting it possibly correctly. He's going to see the cross here, and he's going to take, oh my goodness, Booty Lord down to 34 HP. Is going to get the bomb down here, but Bossy has the HP advantage.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to expect Booty Lord to have gotten all the way into the apps here. The palace. He still thinks he's somewhere on site or under palace. So this is going to make it a lot harder for him once he realizes that Booty Lord isn't there, and he doesn't have a kit. So they didn't buy kits in this round. He's basically already lost. I don't see him winning this.
But he's cleared everything out to the point where now Booty Lord has to peek. And I think Bossy has an idea of where he's at, but it's not going to make a difference. A good cleanup from Booty.
Great job from him to clutch out the round. It was a little nerve-wracking. You don't really like seeing that against pistols, against the Deegs. But regardless, the Boomers find a way to tie this game back up. 5-all now, and Denya back on that op. Maybe he should be dropping it for an M4. He's been struggling. I like the repositioning. He's going to opt to hold that ticket position instead with that thing this round. And his teammates, look at the aggressive push from both of them into ramp. Modern holding a very close angle, not afraid to get down and dirty with these terrorists.
And this could be crucial. An A execute coming out here, and
oh, he's blind!
First, oh no.
Yeah, they were all blind and they go down. The stack was good, but it doesn't matter because they weren't ready for it. The flashes, and Sora just destroys Denya behind that triple box. Cherry is left with his head spinning. So many times he's been the last one in his squad, and he is just like, I don't know. He's got to be going, come on, guys, what happened?
Yeah, and it's just that flash into a ramp. You know, they don't know if there's anyone there, and so they flash it, and that's what costs the round for Rebirth. You know, Modern flashed off almost immediately, completely blind, and an easy couple of frags there for both Blakers and Spear.
Cherry gonna be trying a lot. Excuse me, words. Famas, but Blaker's gonna end his life. Not expecting the angle underneath the ladder. The Boomers take the lead in this map for the first time in a while.
Yeah, and like I said, trading back and forth, Denya still struggling, down only on 1 kill that he got in that first round. 11 rounds since his last frag.
Yeah, he's been completely absent from the server. Just 30 ADR. I don't really know what to say to that, but they've got to find a way to bring him online. We know that he's a good player, right? He's been so dominant in a couple of these games and a couple of these halves, but it's not him now. It's not him here. He's got to find a way to make that happen. I don't know what that answer is, but I think they should be probably calling a timeout to figure that out. That's just me, though. I don't know. It's going to be the B execute here as these terrorists burst onto the bomb site. It's a bit of a stack, so maybe they could be caught by surprise, but Booty Lord is not making the same mistake he made before. That is 3 frags, and 3 frags going the way of the terrorists as they clear out this bomb site.
Yeah, and fast succession. You saw Booty Lord there, not making the mistake of running out onto the balcony where Sezi has been sitting with that Deagle, instead opting to go through the window and catch him in the back.
Yeah, Modern maybe thinking he can grab a rifle as they exit, but they're not exiting by him. They're playing it smart, leaving as a group so that they don't give up any of their guns. And it is going to be the Boomers hanging on to all 5 of their rifles. That is a heck of an economy built. More importantly, no guns given away to the CT economy. And yeah, 5-7 now.
Yeah, and looking to potentially, you know, if Rebirth doesn't get their act together, 8-5. You know, you need Denya to start getting in on these rounds, and until he does, it's going to be difficult for Rebirth to really start fragging out. But you do see a very quick mid push coming out here. They're trying to get aggressive with it, and that Blakers, he's caught by himself. It is.
That smoke actually going to allow him to escape. He wants. There's a bit of a gap, but there's no one there to punish it. So, nothing much happened. It was definitely crazy, right? That push-up mid could have been something, but look at this now. Modern Tritus jumps out, and he's punished for it. Modern's going to take him down through that smoke. Booty Lord, again, getting egged like crazy, spamming, trying to find the frag. Not going to happen. All these kills are coming up CT, and the walk through the smoke is going to result in Booty Lord almost getting knifed, but Cherry will go down, and it's going to be all on Blakers now. At that van, 1 versus 3. Can he pull it off? He knows what a couple of these players are.
If there's anyone to do it, it's going to be Blakers. You know, I respect this guy. He does really good work. He is sometimes a hard carry.
My God!
He finds a second. Yeah, Modern.
He spotted out Modern too. He knows where Modern is. He gets the 3rd! Oh my God, Blakers, what are you doing? That was insane. The positioning was so good.
Yeah, and just waiting for these players to push through. You know, Chase going for that knife potentially cost them the entire round. You know, and I hate to say that. Blakers with a nice 3K in the end gets everything that he can and finishes it out. 8-5 now in favor of Anime, and potentially looking to take another round as Rebirth's on a save.
Yeah, the kills were nice. The 3K was sexy, but it was only possible because of his positioning. They had no idea where he was. Even after he killed the first 2, the last alive didn't really know for sure where he was going to peak, and that element of surprise would allow him to do that. Meanwhile, Bossy's element of surprise would allow him to net a nice little Krieg on the A-bomb site as he pushes up that balcony position on Palace. This is getting a little interesting now. 5 versus 4. Second last round of the half here on Mirage.
Yeah, also Modern pushed all the way up into ramp.
Ooh, I didn't notice that. It's a good catch. Yeah, he's got good positioning. Booty Lord, though, finding that frag on the player sitting on A behind that secret box, and Blakers opening up the B-bomb site as well. It's all on Sezi, and it's not going to be for long because he goes down 2. The Krieg taken out of the equation, unfortunately. Although, he does catch Booty Lord in the connector, but that's the info given. 2 versus 3. I think they're just going to save the Krieg here.
You have to save the Kriegs in this kind of situation. You know, your team's already looking at going to, you know, potentially looking for a, you know, 6-9 half. You don't want it to fall to a 5-10 or something like that. You got to save these guns over and hope that next round you can pull out some more.
Yeah, we are here now, though. This economy from the Boomers, I almost feel bad when people get so much money at the end of a half, because after you've got $14,000 in your bank from like Blakers does, and it's just not going to matter because it's all going to get reset. He's up to 16,000 now with that win.
Yeah, how many rounds in a row is that for the Boomers?
That is going to be 6 rounds in a row for them. It was going 3-3, like they went 2-3-2. It was, or 2-3-3. It was really close, and then the Boomers ran away with the last half of this half. It's been a really great performance from them. Time will tell if they can close it out to 5-10, and maybe more.
And it looks like they're going for another A execute here. This is their coveted favorite strat, and with only 2 players here, it looks very possible.
Yeah, it's a bit of a gamble stack towards this B-bomb site. The CTs are trying to mix this up, trying to find a way to clean out one of these rounds. The Krieg under Palace with Denya. He's 2-12. Maybe he can come online now. He's going to get mollied out. Flashed. Spear was flashed too, but he finds him with the spam. Modern with the op, trading it back through the smoke, but that's all he's going to get right now. Bossy, though, hiding in the site, not expected in that secret position. He's going to take 2 before he finally gets taken down. And now it's on Booty Lord. The one tap, he only has 3 bullets left in his mag, but that's all he needed. Sezi tagged down just an inch of his life now, 48 HP. He's going to be mollied out. The smoke is in. Holy crap. Chaos on this bomb site as the CTs were ahead and then behind and then dead. Sezi finished off by Blakers and that Deagle. Wow, we were talking about how the Rebirth side, Rebirth Esports looked really good. They were all warmed up, and now they're coming into this first half of Mirage really flat.
Yeah, and not making many changes is the thing. You know, they tried to do a couple gamble stacks and things like that, but in the end, it doesn't work out. They don't win the aim duels. They don't win the fights, and this could be very difficult coming back in the second half.
Yeah, and I know we've been picking on Denya a lot, but it's not just him. 2 of his teammates are at 7-11 and 6-12, and both of those guys as well have pretty low ADR at 55 each. Denya's still down on 33. So yeah, it's been rough for them. The rush is in for Rebirth though. They're rushing underpass. The info is in. They're heard. A lot of bullets coming through. Nobody quite getting killed. No headshots being found, but Denya opening things up finally on Sora. He's gotten his second kill with the pistol. This is going to be the A bomb site. Kind of opened up, although they haven't cleared everything. Try still alive at Ticket Booth, causing problems. They don't have any utility to deal with him, and Blakers is here. The rotation is in now, and this is getting dismantled. Try again, finds 3 kills with just 9 HP. Bringing this back for the team of the Boomers. Rebirth Esports now Modern in a 1 versus 2. He's been doing great for his team. Second frag, he's doing what he can. Finds one more on Spear eventually, but it's still a 1 versus 1. He's solo. Try's gonna finish it off. A 4K from him on just 9 HP. Hero.
Yeah.
That is insane.
And that was crucial. You know, to get back into this, Rebirth needed to win that. You know, that makes this task even harder for them.
And no bomb plan means they can't even force.
Yeah. And I don't even know what to say. You know,
that was insane heroics from Try to
however,
clutch out the last
Bossy's
round.
gonna open us up. A nice headshot onto Blakers, but Bossy down. Desi down as well. Low HP on 2 players, 18 on both of them.
Yeah, the Boomers still should be okay here. Time will tell for sure, but 4 to 5. Denya!
Oh, Denya! What a
From
shot
underpass.
from him.
Yeah, he jumped up.
He heard us talking crap about him in the first half, and he's like, I need to show these casters that they're wrong. But Try here has a very nice position and off angle here on balcony, waiting for these players. And this MP9 at close range can absolutely shred this attack.
Yeah, it would be a shame if Rebirth got some hope and it's just slaughtered by Try. He did it to them last round 4, and he's trying to do it again. Effectively, he takes down 2 because Denya team kills Sezi. 3 versus 2 retake now, and the rotation's a pretty long way away. Only one of these players has a kit. There's a kit on Booty Lord. That scout could be a problem as well, retaking back into the site, but no armor for these terrorists means a dangerous game for them. Booty Lord peeks in. Sora, what was that? That was an insane headshot to open things up, and now it's looking a lot more doable. Booty Lord running in, thinks he heard something, couldn't quite catch it. Dinks down Cherry. Last kill comes in as well. That is going to be all 3 of these terrorists getting taken down. The Boomers retake the bomb site flawlessly. That was insanely well played by them.
Yeah. It's Senya with that first shot. We're going to look at Denya's nice headshot on Cat here. A beautiful shot from the Deagle. But then Sora in the retake. That fantastic headshot. Taking down... I'm not sure who it was, but that's basically what gives up the entire retake.
Alrighty. This is going to be 5-12. This is a buy round for Rebirth. Could be one of their last if they don't figure this out.
Yeah, a crucial round here. You know, Sora's still on that scout, and that could cost them. But, you know, still a bunch of rifles. Blaker's going to open it up onto Chase with the headshot. And, again, becoming more and more dim for Rebirth here.
Yeah, that is devastating for them. Still, Denya does find his way into the connector, and I think they don't expect it, so he could be good for a kill on Blakers here. Time will tell. It comes down to timing. And Sora opening things up insane. Denya swings on him, but doesn't get the kill. That is horrible for Rebirth now. They have 1 minute left there. Locked out of both of these bomb sites. 3 versus 5. They weren't able to find a trade kill. Sora flashes Blakers in, and Blakers finds one more. The trade from Modern is going to come through eventually, but damage has been done, and Sora is just jumping with the scout. I'm not. He didn't have to do that. That was silly. 3 versus 2 now after Modern gifted a kill on Sora. And an opening here for Rebirth. A chance.
Yeah, bomb's still on Cat, though, and one player still up here on a site, not completely cleared out, and Modern's not going to look. Booty Lord gonna be caught with his pants down. Modern, that's going to be bomb going down. And, oh no, Bossy running out in the wrong direction. Gonna be caught with his pants down as well. And Try, what a shot with the MP9. And this is not looking good for Rebirth. They're going to be pushed back on potentially a very low utility buy. You know, 4K all around for most of their players. You know, Chase only able to get an AK in head armor. And yeah, I mean, one flash coming out so far, two more flashes, you know, a smoke, one molly, and four flashes for Rebirth. That's going to be hard to take this site.
Yeah, it's an A-rush now. They're out. Cherry is leading the charge. He's all the way up. And so far it worked out, but Blaker's going to put a quick stop to that. And Sora with the off. They're devastating them. This is complete disruption. Oh my god, Rebirth, you can't do that. You can't just rush onto A with no utility. And they are punished so hard. That is devastating. No bomb plant means despite the loss bonus, their economy is broken. And that is, in all likelihood, the game right there. That hurt to watch.
Yeah, and a very nice round here from both Blakers and Sora, just basically shutting down everything, you know, and I hate to say it, but this looks over for Rebirth.
I'm going to stop you here because the rush is in. Denya charging up. Can't find the headshot on Blakers, but the follow-up is good. Bossy will finish what his teammate started, and Cherry on Cat is going to end Spear. So before you can blink, the bomb is going down. It's going to be a 4 versus 3 here on this T-bomb site. The trade comes through, though. Try finds Cherry, and the tag as well. Says he is low. Modern is ended. This should be the CT's clutching his back. Try on the flank. It's just so hard to deal with. He's been such a rock for this team. Despite his moderately weak scoreline, he has been here when his team needed him most. And this is going to be the round going the way of the Boomers. This is Rebirth. 5-15. The Boomers find match point.
Yeah, and again, just look at the scoreline on the Boomers. 24-20, you know, for both Blakers and Booty Lord, really carrying this map and kind of giving Rebirth the beans.
You know what, Hero? I believe that Rebirth will get the 10-round comeback to force overtime. I
would
think
love to
it's
see
going to
that.
happen. But no,
Sora-
Sora! Don't do me like that!
I would love to see some overtime, but again, now push Denya with a nice flick, but Bossy gonna fall as well. 2v4, a difficult situation for the two Rebirth players. Make that just Denya. He's got to get the ace clutch.
Yeah, the Boomers look to end it right here and now. Denya with 5 kills. He'd have to get double his kills in the game if he wanted to bring this round back, and it's not going to happen. He goes down. That is the game. That is the series. That is the tournament, guys. That is the Boomers winning the $700 prize. Not to worry, Rebirth are still going to walk away with a cool $200. But that is going to be it. That's the final. It's over. I almost can't believe it.
Yeah, it seems like we've been doing this forever. But we've had some great games, some fantastic plays throughout the entire thing, and it's been such an honor to be casting for Golden Leagues. I want to thank them so much for the opportunity and the chance to be able to do this, to bring this fantastic Counter-Strike content to you guys.
Wait, I gotta interject here. I am being told from the cast that from the chat, there's actually going to be another best of 3. I have made a mistake.
Oh, there is?
There is going to be another one being played. Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was the final, like the final.
Yeah, I did too. We had that information from our observers. Unfortunately, that is not going to be the case. It is going to be one more series being played. So, yeah, but regardless, that is going to be it for tonight. I'm going to have to, I guess, familiarize myself with how that works again, because I thought this was the final. But regardless, it was a pleasure casting for you guys tonight. Even the trolls in the chat, you know, it's fun reading the trolly stuff. I always have a good laugh at that stuff. So, I will be seeing you guys later.
I'm the only one alive who get me to the other side. The other side. I'm the only one alive who get me to the other side. The other side. I'm the only one alive who get me to the other side. The other side. I'm the only one alive who get me to the other side. The other side. I'm the only one alive who get me to the other side. The other side. I'm the only one alive who get me to the other side. The other
Oh, oh, when you come into a path, I guess you were on your own. Follow your dreams to a place, a space, the grace that takes you home. You don't have to tell me once or twice, wonder why we're here. We just gotta stop the flood before we lose it all and drown from fear. But let me tell you, I'm ready to fly. I've survived through rainstorms, sandstorms. I fought the war, now it's time to go home. Let me tell you, I'm ready to fly. I survived through rainstorms, sandstorms. I fought the war, now it's time to go home. walk me through the hills. Wait until the sun shines upon us as we cross the haunted hill.